Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome
hello.
to Creekside. We hope everyone's doing well tonight. Let us know you can hear us and see us.
Yep, the mic is on. So
The mic is on.
should be able to hear us.
The video's on. Hey, James, Mr. Jim, all the way from Florida.
Mr. Jim.
How are you, my very dear friend?
Uh-huh.
Hope all is well in Florida. Hey, Joe, how you doing? And
Joseph
PA?
in PA.
And Jesse, hello, sir. Our mod father is in the house.
Yes, never misses.
Yeah. Dave and Sandy, hello, you guys. Sweet
Hello,
folks from
David
Oregon.
and Sandy.
We're glad you're here. Brenda Baker, Redbird Farm. How are you, Brenda?
Hi, Brenda. I watched your creepy shadow video.
Creepy shadow.
It was something.
Yeah. And Corrine, hello. How are you?
Hi, Corrine.
Glad to have you here. We were with you the other night.
Last night.
On your live.
Yeah, their first live.
Their first live, and it went very well.
It went very well.
Congratulations, Corrine. You guys you and Marvin.
Oh, they did. They
done good.
just like pros.
Just like pros.
So it is cold here tonight, which is why we are in our sweaters.
Yep, it is it's minus 20 right now, somewhere right down there. It's supposed to go down a little colder yet. So we're but then here's the crazy thing. Minus 21, supposed to be about minus 25 in the morning, and then it's going to warm all the way up to plus 8 and rain. So crazy. Yeah, Brenda says it was weird, thanks.
Yeah.
Corrine says I'm using the wrong channel. Hold on a sec. Yeah, you have to switch it over to Creekside Maples for this live stream, and Creekside Chronicles for Sunday morning. Craig, good morning. Or good morning. Good day. How are you, Craig? So glad you're here. They can hear us loud and clear. Awesome.
Good.
That is so good.
Good.
And Tim Posey, howdy to you. Hope you're doing well. Corrine says, thank you. We learned from the best. Mr. Willie 95 says, who's the young lady with me? Oh, that would be my wifey. Skinner Farms, how are ya? We're glad you're here. Welcome.
I think first time being on with us.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, they've been here before. Yeah. We're glad that you are here with us. I think
good.
they've been here before.
Good. I don't recognize the name, but I could have stepped out of the room at some point. That happens.
Yes. Rebecca, how are you?
Hi, Rebecca.
Always good to have Rebecca here.
Always.
We wouldn't know what to do if we didn't have Rebecca show up. She's always here. Been with us for a long time, and Jesse and Lisa have, and Sam I am, Mr. Willie, Mr. Jim, so many folks that have been along for the ride.
For like over a year with us.
Yeah. You see, Jesse, the view looks a little blurry tonight, and I haven't been drinking Grandma's elixir.
Oh, well.
I don't know. We've got on our screen it looks perfect.
Yeah.
But I do know there's storms that are affecting the internet. So, and the great news is another great storm coming, supposed to start Thursday night. So we actually got a nice day this week. Woohoo!
We had a beautiful day today. We got outside and did a little bit of filming.
Yeah.
And the sun was shining nice, blue sky, and no wind.
No wind. Fisherman 506, how are you? That's Lee, right?
Yes.
I remembered.
Yes.
And our new land. Hey, guys. We're having a great week. It's Devin, I believe.
Welcome, our new land.
We
hope you guys are well.
Hope you guys are good, doing well there, and everything else. We've been doing good. It's been a very busy few days. We had another huge storm last 2 days and dumped another foot and a half of snow on us. So we just finished today digging all of the snow out. It was a mess. It really was.
Well, we have so much to, not just a lot of snow, but so many areas that we need to access that have to be moved.
Yep.
So if you're not following us on Instagram, follow along and you can see. I try to keep everything current on there.
Yeah, it was a man. Last night I wasn't feeling good at all. We spent every day outside shoveling snow blowing. Actually had to get the neighbor come up with a great big snow blower behind his tractor today to push a path through like 4 feet of snow over across the field to the sugar shack so that we can get a road opened up down there, because it's going to be maple syrup season just in a few weeks, we'll be getting started. We actually are planning to go down and start getting things looked after and put away, and I'm going to build on to the off-grid cabin down there. A lot of new things coming along. So, yeah, it's been a busy time for sure. Corrine says, it looked blurry on my tablet, but switched to laptop, and it's all good. Alrighty.
Good.
Hello, Paul. Sir Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Sir Paul the Honey Man. Sir Paul from the YouTube Knights of the YouTube table.
Yes, yes.
Paul said, you may start again now. I'm here. All right.
Okay, good.
Rerun.
Good.
And we're back. Just being foolish. But, yeah, thanks for dropping in, Paul. Always great to have Paul with us.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful. And how are things in England? How's the weather where everybody else is at? Like I said, it is really, 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 really cold here.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been watching some videos of some of you folks, and your...
Rebecca tested positive yesterday. You're in our prayers, sweet lady.
Oh, no. I'm sorry about
We'll
that,
be
Rebecca.
praying
We'll
for
be
you.
praying for you. But your climate and what it looks like in your yards is way different than what it looks like in our yards. In our yard.
Yeah.
A lot of you still have bare ground, and
Devin says it's 65 here right now. I wish we could have some 65 weather. We have a chance
We're
of
in the
snow on
negatives.
Thursday, he said. Yeah, well, we've got a huge storm blowing again Thursday.
this will be our fourth
Every
weekend.
every
row.
weekend. And then it drops a foot of snow, and then we spend 3 days. That's why we're so behind right
On
now
things.
on filming, because we haven't been able to get outside. Literally, our doors are snowed in so bad we have to go around the basement door and shovel the front of the house out just to get out through the door.
True story.
A lot of snow. Hey, Lori, how are you?
Hi, Lori.
And again, congrats on being monetized
Yes,
and
big congrats, Lori.
big
You've
giveaways
been
the other
busy.
night. So, yeah,
You've been busy.
for sure.
But it's all good, and we're so happy for you.
For sure, for sure. Let me see, Carpenter Self-Reliance. How are you doing? Glad to have you with us tonight.
Good evening.
Always good to have you guys drop in for sure. And, how are things in your neck of the woods? Little Frenchie in Big Texas. Hey,
Oh,
how
nice
are
to
you?
have you in here again.
Glad you're here. I hope all is well in Texas
We
for
know
you.
you don't have snow.
No. I don't know. Does Texas get snow?
Probably
Yeah.
the northern part.
I don't know they do
Might
or
get
not.
a little
Yeah,
dusting,
it's
maybe.
hard to say. Let me see here. Everyone's saying howdy.
Yeah, so
And,
speaking of storms and them happening on the weekend,
Yep.
our youngest daughter, she is planning her wedding now also, because most of you know our oldest daughter, Chelsea's getting married in just 3 months. But
Yep.
our youngest daughter, Michaela, last weekend she had her first dress appointment for bridal dress shopping, and we were supposed to be there for that. That got canceled because of the weather. So she has her second appointment this
Yeah.
Saturday, and our weather forecast again is
Yeah.
telling us the same story.
Yeah.
So
No cookies and cocoa tonight, Corrine. Sorry.
No,
I was thinking about having some.
I made cookies
But,
last night, but
yeah. Well, yeah, there's a few left.
yeah. Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, Little Frenchie Big Texas. It was very nice today, close to 70 this afternoon, but going down Tuesday and we'll go below freezing. No snow here in the Houston area, but yes, we get snow in the west and north of Texas. Okay. Hey, Paul, Bearded Carpenter, how are you?
Welcome.
Our great friend. Hope all is
Yes.
well with you and your lovely wife.
Yes,
and
I really like
everybody.
this family.
Yeah, they're great
Yes.
folks. Really, truly are. And I'll tell you right now, the Bearded Carpenters channel, if you like seeing
Detailed work.
the most detailed carpentry work, the old-fashioned way that you could possibly see, Paul and the Bearded Carpenter, just tremendous channel. I really, really
you
enjoy
would really
him.
enjoy spending some time with him.
I would. I
in
wish
his
he lived
workshop.
closer. Yeah, I wished he lived closer. Carpenter's Self-Reliance. We had snow last 3 weekends, tripled our snow for the last 3 years. Yeah, we have got more snow. We have more snow now than I have seen in 20 years.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like when we were kids. You know, like when all the neighbors and everybody plows and gets their driveways cleared out. Of course, that snow has to go somewhere. So
Yeah.
the snowbanks are up really high.
Yeah, we got 6 and 7 foot snowbanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really high.
Paul says, "Wow, Tony, you must be glad the youngest will be the last wedding." Yeah, you know what? I got mixed feelings, honestly,
Aw,
Paul.
we
I
can't
love my
believe it.
girls.
We
I
love
love
our
my
girls.
girls and our girls,
Yeah.
and I hate to. I know it's part of life, but oh well, they get good guys, so
They
that's what
do.
matters. So,
Yep.
Jay's at Celtic Roots says, "I didn't get any cookies."
Well, you know what? I seen what you did get, though. That wife of yours making that beautiful, very artistic shortbread.
Yeah.
Man alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam, I am. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Sam.
I hope things are working out better this week for you.
I hope, Sam, things are slowing a little, getting some rest.
Things are settling down. I hope you're doing better there. Hopefully, we've been praying for you. Paul says the bearded carpenter doing good, hunkering down for nasty weather. Paul, remind me where you guys are at again.
We're in
Is
Arkansas.
it Arkansas? That's right too. And you're supposed to get a storm in Arkansas? I didn't know Arkansas got bad weather that way.
Well, they get a little bit of snow. Remember when we lived in Joplin, where we're just
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
we were just a half
Yeah.
hour from Arkansas.
Yeah. Corrine says cookies don't last long in your house because. Oh, where'd you go?
We have a cookie monster in our house.
Yeah, they'll last long in your house because the resident Cookie Monster. I'm not calling names, Tony. I
right.
do like my cookies.
Yes, he
She
does.
makes. Hey, Kelsey, how are ya? Hope all is well with you
Hello,
guys, Dave and Kelsey.
Mountain
Yes,
Life.
yeah,
We're
from
talking
Washington.
with them last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were with us first time last Tuesday night, and we are so glad they're
Yes.
back tonight.
Welcome back.
Great young couple, great family. Love their channel. Just really enjoy, meeting them and talking with them. It's just so good. We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. He really enjoys talking with
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 David.
you
Yeah.
folks. Yeah.
Mountain Life with Dave and Kelsey. How's it going, everyone? Can't stay long. Have to stack a load of wood. I hear you, brother.
We
I
hear
ya.
ya.
I've been outside all day.
Uh-huh.
It has been freezing cold here all day, but this morning at about 7 o'clock was the most beautiful sunrise, and it was bright out. It was nice, and when you walked, your snow was crunching under your boots, and it was a beautiful day. It was just absolutely really, really cold. But what I wanted to do was put my snowshoes on and go rabbit hunting, but I had to get all the snow away from the sugar shack and the sugar shack lane and all around the mill and everything. So we really didn't have time
But
doing
we
that stuff.
have been keeping our snowshoes handy.
Yep.
We've had them on a few times.
Yeah. Paul says, if you want to see a true master carpenter at work, check out the Bearded Carpenter. He explains it all. He really does.
Yes, he does. Yep. For sure.
That is the truth.
And also, the Bearded Carpenter's wife, she started her own channel.
Yep.
And it is called Springs of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if anyone on here, Jesse, if you're able to type that in and find it and share the link.
Yeah.
Springs of Hope.
Yep.
It's just a new channel. I think she only has just a couple videos up there on it. But
yeah, Paul. Bearded Carpenter is close to the Fort Smith, Arkansas.
yeah.
Let me see here. Jenny M, how are you?
Hi, Jenny.
Always glad to see Jenny come in. She's always so
It's
supportive.
always here.
We're doing well, thank you. Let me see. Rebecca is supposed to be a large ice storm across the central part of the states, including us. Oh, that doesn't sound
Yeah, you
good.
guys get a lot of ice.
Yeah, well, we get a lot of ice normally,
We
but
do.
this year it's been all snow. It's been, I walked across the field the other day. I didn't have my snowshoes and had to get up across the field, and it wore me out. The snow was clean to my waist.
Oh, it's a workout.
Took me forever to get across the field.
That's how you got to think about it. Is
Yeah.
We're getting a good workout.
Lee at 506, Fisherman 506, the highway department are using payloaders to keep the shore roads open. Yeah. Well, they shut down the bridge to PEI, Prince Edward Island, because the storm was so bad.
Well, they shut down the highway to our province last weekend too.
Dave and Kelsey says they'll have a new video up in an hour or two, and we will go watch it for sure.
We'll be watching.
And anybody else that wants to, again, another great channel. You will enjoy them, and really, really good people. Let me see.
I'm not used to this being over here. It's switched.
It's always over here. Yeah.
What it
comments.
is okay. Usually they over here's the time and the views on this side. It's all there now.
We're just using a different platform tonight
platform.
to live from.
Yeah.
Let me see. Paul Honeyman, You said Arkansas has a storm coming Thursday and Friday, according to the Country Road Cure. All right, well, they'll probably get a lot of ice. That's what they get there. So I hope everyone's safe and secure and all that stuff. Tom Fillmore, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Tom.
Do we have any snow here, Tom?
Tom, you must be joking.
Are you being sarcastic?
You must be.
Oh, we've got more snow than what we need to do with. It's horrible. It's so frustrating. You can't do anything. All we've been doing is storm after storm after storm,
cleaning up,
shoveling out. That's it. I can't get logs in. I can't get milling done. Nothing.
Nope.
Now
we did work down at the mill today, but we weren't milling.
Yeah.
We were clearing.
Yeah. Jesse says snow boots, snowshoes, and your crampons. Yeah.
That's right.
It's C-R-A-M-P, crampons. Dusty Goat, how are you? We hope all you're doing well.
Dusty
Welcome.
Goat.
So you're on. Wanted to stop by for a bit. Just getting from splitting wood. Yeah, I just went down to the stove and filled her up before we started our live stream, and I noticed the wood box is getting a little empty. So we got enough in for the night, but tomorrow we got to fill her up again. And I hate to say it, but it looks like we're going to run out of wood. I'm going to have to go get some somewhere.
We'll find it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we'll put the snowshoes on.
Yeah.
I think we need to turn our 2 outdoor dogs into sled dogs.
I don't know. We got to do something. So
I just seen 2 old people on a couch in here.
2 old people on the couch. Mark and Debbie are here. Hey. How are you guys doing? Mr. Willie, I thought the doctor told you to take it easy. Well, Mr. Willie, it's like this. No one else is going to do it. So someone's got to. Laura says, who's from Fort Smith? That's the Bearded Carpenter.
Bearded Carpenter.
And that's Paul. Let me see. Living in Abundant Grace Homestead. Good evening to you guys. How are ya? We're so glad you're here.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. And we always love everyone stopping in. We have lots of things in store tonight. We've got some what's on the shelf to do. We've got some other stuff going on. We got a new segment starting tonight. We're calling it This Just In. And so you don't want to miss that. So we do all those fun things, and it's going to be a good time for sure. Hey, Eddie, poor boy's little home said hello to the 2 old people. Get off the couch sometimes. And Eddie's down in Louisiana. Glad he's with us. Good friend of ours.
Yes.
And so glad that he's here. Another good channel there. All these channels are great channels. And all we can tell you is this. Check them all out and tell them we sent you. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, you're not going to hurt anybody's feelings. Just move on and find something you're interested in. But, we try to get away from the sub for sub and all that sort of thing. But if you like the content, go and subscribe and leave a comment, watch a video, hit the like button because that's so important.
That's right.
Really
when you go to the buffet, if you like what you taste, you will come back.
Yeah. Corrine says, send us the ice. We'll melt it for you. Well, if you can melt it, that would be awesome. Let me see. Mountain Life, David. Well, I'm sure Kels will stay on. I'm going to get Woodstack and smash a thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, David. You take care, buddy. Be careful. And I know you got stuff. It's only 4 o'clock there. 4:30 there. So we understand you sell firewood.
You hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bearded Carpenter, Lori. He says he lives from an hour from Fort Smith. Sam, Jerry and Barrett is trapped in snow today. I told him he needs to teach it to ski.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, there's so much snow.
He did.
There is so much snow all over the place. Let me see. Little Frenchie. Good evening, Mark and Debbie. Saying howdy. This jumps so fast. Let's see. I'm just going to skip down through some of this. Paul says, found them, Joni, LOL. Please check out the Bearded Carpenter's wife's new channel.
Good.
There
Good
you
going,
go.
Paul.
Awesome.
I'm sure that she will appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you watched the video, didn't you?
I just want to say, and I commented on Sunday because I wanted Bearded Carpenter to know that. I mean, I commented on her video, but his mother-in-law, she's 92, I think, 93. Mm-hmm. She is still going strong, and this video his wife made, she's at her mom's house in the kitchen, and her mom is cooking good old-fashioned meatballs from scratch, and she's just moving around that kitchen like she's a spring chicken. But then what really touched my heart was after she was done cooking, she went and sat in her chair, and she just told some good old stories of her upbringing and just some good old memories. So I really enjoyed it.
It was really good. Always good to see our folks, senior folks, well-seasoned folks on, and still keeping the faith and talking about it.
Right.
So, Mark and Debbie says DOT will see her first snow tomorrow. Well, we'll see. Hopefully you don't get too much.
Well, hopefully they're prepared as much as they can be. We know that you folks, a lot of you probably don't have snow tires.
John and Rachel at Dusty Goat, they said, where'd they go? We're here in Florida, are freezing, not used to the cold. It's been in the 30s. That's cold for us. I hear ya. That is cold for Florida.
Yes, Florida had frost, didn't they?
Hey, Jay, Celtic Roots Farm. This just in. Tony doesn't share his cookies.
Do you think?
And that's not fake news.
Because Tony says they're only fresh from the oven once. So
that's it. I like them right fresh out of the oven.
You got to get
and
here
then the next day, not too bad, but after that, they're getting a little old for me.
So if I have a recipe that makes a large amount, I cut it in half.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want them once they're...
No, well, a couple days old, they get a little old tasting.
Yeah,
but
he likes it fresh, and that's it.
Mr. Willie says, what funny thing did Joni say today? I did have one thing, but I can't remember what it was now. Vermicompost, learn by doing. How are you guys doing? And you told me your name last week, and I wish I could remember it.
I wrote it down.
I did, but I can't find my list.
Oh.
So, Patrick, there we go.
Isn't
it came
right
back
here?
to me. No, it came back to me. So, got it, remembered.
Okay.
It was Patrick, pretty
There we
sure. You see here, Davis Family Life, Roots Farm, he's just a big old meanie. There you go. That's what happens. I don't share my cookies too often, that's for sure. I like my cookies. Let me see here. Living Abundant Grace, thank you. Dave and Sandy, we don't have a channel, but we love looking you all up. Lots of interesting people out there. There sure is, for sure.
David and Sandy.
Yeah. Corrine says, when life gives you snow, make snow cones. Yeah, we've got the whole ice cream factory going on then. Oh, my. Little Frenchie, I'm afraid our little Zeus will see snow, too, in East Texas, and hoping we don't get any... where'd you go? Hope we don't get any here in Houston. That freeze last year brings back some terrible memories. That's right, too. I remember Jess and Lisa telling us about that. So, yeah. Okay. Paul said on the Beater Carpenter, he said his wife says, thank you very much. That's right. Please remember, Jess and Lisa have a channel.
Yes, they do.
They've got a new video up. Starting their journeys, showing their RV purchase. And it only took 3 days for them to get that up there. We worked on that a long time, didn't we, Jesse? Trying to get it all figured out.
But yeah, go check them out because they're going to have lots of fun
They
content. They just got home from a 3-week trip.
And well, they just got home. They went out in the RV again last weekend. And you know what? That's great. I think that's awesome.
Oh, they've earned it.
More power to them.
That's right.
And no finer people on the planet.
That is right.
Go support them.
Support them.
Corrine says, if you don't want to give Tony a like, do it for Joni. So there you go.
Aww.
Corine's awful mean to me tonight. That's for sure. I don't know what's going on.
I'm
nice to her. I'm nice to her, you know.
She just likes to tease. You can respect
Hello,
that.
Seed Faith. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Seed Faith.
And
this is Linda and Russell.
Linda and Russell. Let me write that down. Linda and Russell. That's what the leaves do. Russell.
How are you guys tonight?
Hope all is well. Brenda says we're supposed to get freezing rain and sleet, then around 6 inches of snow in Oklahoma tonight and tomorrow. Oh boy, that ain't gonna be nice. Slippery roads. Jenny says I live with a Cookie Monster too. When I make a batch of cookies, I freeze them in dough balls and only make a dozen at a time. Now that's a good idea.
Right.
How come we never thought of that?
I wonder why. Why do you suppose?
I don't know.
You know what? Because he likes to eat the dough.
Vermicompost. Let's move on. Thanks. Yep, Patrick. Tampa, Florida had a freeze and a frost. No more banana plants. Oh, that's not good. Well, sorry about that, but hopefully that will all come back for sure. Let me see another awesome family and channel. Check them out. Celtic Roots Farms. That's right. Seed Faith Homestead. And again, all these channels are good channels. They really are. And check them all out. If I start naming everybody, I'd never get through the comments. But yeah, really good people. Let me see, Dusty Goat. I hope everyone's blessed. We have to go to dinner. It's almost out of the oven. You have some dinner.
Okay.
Enjoy your dinner.
Thanks for coming.
And thanks for stopping by. Paul says, remember never to use yellow snow for snow cones. Tom and Rhonda, how are ya?
Hey,
from
Tom and
Texas as
Rhonda.
well. Hope all is well with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
And
coming.
saw the big race going on there between Tom and Rhonda. Who's going to win? Yeah. Oh my. Let me see here. This thing jumps really, really bad, doesn't it? Let me see. I missed a bunch here. Let me see. There's that. Seed Faith, Paul Honeyman, Tom and Rhonda. I just don't want to miss anybody here in their comments. Sam says home is where Jesse parks it. That's it. That's the truth right there.
The beauty of it.
Well, that's the beauty of having the RV.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure. Tim says Paul Honeyman and Brenda at Redbird Farm is going to be on live first time. Well, there you go. That should be fun.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Lisa, hello all. I'm here sitting down to eat some chicken soup. There you go.
Oh, that sounds good.
Sounds very good. Seed Faith says they're doing great. That's awesome. Mr. Willie, come on, everyone. Give Tony some. He's a wonderful guy. Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you, Mr.
Willie.
Willie. Jay, Celtic Roots, we officially started accepting seeds today throughout February for a seed swap. It's going to be huge and lots of fun.
Uh-huh.
I heard about that. I
Yes.
actually watched your video.
Yes.
So that's good.
I actually got my seed box out today, and I'm going to be going through it.
Paul, you were very right. Cookie dough is as good as cookies. Right on. Green says, I'd stop teasing you, but it's way too much fun. Tom Run says, thanks for watching. No problem, guys. We always enjoy it. Sam, how's that snowsuit I sent Joni working out for her? She is wonderfully warm.
Perfect, Sam. I wear that every single day.
Yeah, it's wonderfully warm.
And I think of you and your kindness, and I have told several folks about your kindness. Thank you, Sam, for sending me those insulated coveralls. And the best part, they fit me, so that's good.
Yeah. Jay says, teasing me should be an Olympic sport. Well, I tease too, so I can take it.
You do.
But I only tease people I like. Life with Belinda and Chuck. Hey guys,
Hi.
how are you? I hope all is well.
Their first time being
Their
here
first
with
time,
us,
and
I
we're so
believe.
glad.
So we're
Another
so happy
new,
to have you.
new channel, great friends, and
Yes.
good to watch. They're funny.
Yes.
I enjoy it. I like to laugh. You all know that.
We
so
watched your video this morning about the
yeah, scatterbrain.
distracted,
Davis
which
family.
is so me.
Corrine, yeah, for true that. And Corrine says teasing Tony's an awful lot of fun. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're having fun at my expense. Isn't that called bullying? There's laws against that, you know.
Oh no.
Greg is now here, and Lori's
Greg.
not. Well,
Well, we're glad to have you here.
let me see. Jessie said Joni's been quite the chick whisperer. She is.
Now, what he's talking about is Instagram. So again, follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
Talking with the chickens.
Hey, who wants to do our first What's on the Shelf? Let's get this show on the road,
Mm-hmm. Let's do
so
it.
we're going to show you what's on the shelf tonight. And before we do the first one, we just like to thank everyone. Green, it's not bullying if we're both laughing, Tony. All right.
They're in agreement. She's right.
Mr. Willie, guess he doesn't like me because he never teases me. I do, but if you want me to, I will. I'll tease you more. We want to thank everybody for always coming to the channel, watching the videos, all those good things, because the channel's growing. We're only like 150, I think, something like that, from the 2,000 subs. And we really appreciate everybody that's helping our channel grow.
Yeah, we sure
it's
do.
so exciting to see this happening and seeing the growth. And we thank everybody that comes over on Sunday as well to Creekside
Yes,
Chronicles, to the
yes.
new channel. If you're on here and you have watched Creekside Chronicles before, you've watched it on Creekside Maples, the main channel. We started a second channel that is designated straight for Creekside Chronicles. The new channel is called Creekside Chronicles, and we do the live streaming Sunday morning from that channel. We're not doing it anymore from Creekside Maples. All of this other stuff will still be on Creekside Maples. All of the lives that we do Tuesday night, all the videos are still going to be the same on Creekside Maples. The difference is, if you want to join us Sunday morning, come to Creekside Chronicles, the new channel. You can find it by simply going to Creekside Maples under the community tab. The link is there in a post. You can do that, or on Creekside Maples, all over on the banner on the main page, the channel page, on the right side of the banner. There's a link there you can click as well, and it'll take you right to Creekside Chronicles. Love to have you come over, join us on Sunday mornings. If you've been with us on Sunday morning Creekside Chronicles, it is really fun. We have a good time. It's very encouraging. So anyhow, that being said, we just wanted to explain that. Paul, let me see. Nope, it ain't bullying. I've never bullied Kareem, but teasing her is really fun. Kareem says, if you cry, I'll stop. Well, I'm not going to cry.
All right.
Let me see. Laura says, Greg says, we're about 920 away from 2,000. Well, that's good.
Way.
I never thought we'd get to 1,800, and we did.
You're on your way.
And that was just, last week, and now we're at 1,850, something like that.
It's a marathon, as you all know.
Yeah, it's a long haul.
It is not a sprint. You're in it for the long haul.
Jay says at Celtic Roots, if I had to choose, I think I like Tony's 9th YouTube channel the best.
Who said that?
Jay at Celtic Roots. We've only got 3. That's it. We really only have 3, and we don't.
That's funny.
Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that so very much. Corrine, Creekside Maples is everything homestead and fun Tuesday lives. Creekside Chronicles is the closest some of us will ever get to church. Marvin and Maple Mills is Tony and his mill. Thank you. And we're putting all the mill stuff on Creekside Maples as well, the main channel. So we appreciate that. But that's how it goes. Hey, Darren, Thorhaven, how are you, bud?
Hello.
We're doing good tonight, and yourself?
Yes.
I know you guys have gotten a lot of snow like we have.
We're trying to stay warm.
So, yeah, we're trying to stay warm.
It's going to be cold tonight.
It's supposed to be down minus 28 or something.
Yep.
MB Heritage, hey, guys.
Hey.
You guys doing awesome. You guys are always welcome here. Glad to have you stop by all the time. So appreciate them. Another great channel. Sam, how's Nana doing? And please tell her we miss her.
You know what, Sam? I always tell her when you ask about her. And Jessie has asked about her, and she always thinks that's just the sweetest. I talk to her every day on the phone.
Tim, it says Creekside Chronicles link didn't work. I know there's some folks having a struggle with that. Let me know if it's not working. But you can go to Creekside Chronicles from the main channel, Creekside Maples. Go under the community tab, the link is there, or go on the banner of Creekside Maples to the right bottom of the banner, and you'll find it there as well. Okay? Hope it's working, or it will work for everyone. Jay says, not sure if you were aware, but your Sunday service and the Big Family Homestead Weekly Bible Study is my only church at the moment. Well, thank you, Jay.
Okay, and I've watched the Big Families.
Thank you. That means a lot to us. It really
That's
does.
Awesome.
Because
Big Family, they're a good channel.
Yeah, we want to really help everyone, encourage folks, whatever affiliation or faith they have. And it's all about being encouraging and uplifting.
We have some really good things planned for Creekside Chronicles.
Yeah, we do.
Things we want to do in the coming months. And as time goes on, as the Lord allows us to, and as our channel grows, we just have a lot of good ideas that we want to do on that channel.
Yep. Thorhaven says, trying to stay warm is the key right now. That's the truth.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be at 0 tomorrow. It's supposed to be +8 here tomorrow afternoon. So we're going from minus 25 tonight to +8 tomorrow. Hey, Steve at Mr. Boots and Bounty. Hope all is well. Green says, I think Paul's a vampire.
Why'd she say that?
Kelsey says, I will have to try and watch the Creekside Chronicles. Sounds like a great watch. It really is.
Okay,
It's an uplifting time, Kelsey, and it's encouraging. And you know what? We just want to be there for everybody and help everyone start their week off really, really good. So we would love to have you come
Kelsey,
join us.
We do it live, but it's also archived, just like everyone's, just like this live stream will be. So you can go and check out Sundays. It's
really good. Anyone on here that can testify to that will tell you that Sunday mornings is a great way to start your week. Thank you, Seed Faith. We appreciate that so much. Sam I Am says Jesse has watched Goober from the Andy Griffith Show too much. Judy.
Oh yeah. That's a good show.
Yeah, Crean says that's how I found the channel on Sunday. Basic stalker skills. Awesome. Paul says this link should work for Creekside Chronicles. So, all right, Paul. Well, thank you. John Bailey, howdy. How are ya?
Hello.
He's a new friend, and we're so glad you're here and stopped in tonight. and everyone's showing some support and everything. We're glad John's here. We was talking to him, I think on David and Kelsey's live the other night. So we're glad you stopped by, buddy. Let me see. Mark and Debbie says, I love the other channel. Thank you, guys. We really do appreciate everyone that stops in for it. Let me see here. Eddie, prayer request, guys, please say a prayer for Colton, my grandson. He had a bad run-in with the coffee table today, and it knocked him out for a moment. Oh no. Went to the ER. Well, that's no good. Did he need
any stitches or anything?
We'll be praying for the little guy.
He is the cutest little guy.
He truly is. A link I posted works, Tony. Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
Appreciate that, buddy. And also say a prayer for Little Southern Brothers YouTube channel. They lost a loved one yesterday, so that would be their dad, I believe.
I don't know if that's who he's referring to, but we have been praying for their situation. We've been chatting with them on Instagram too.
Yeah. So we'll be holding them up in prayer. Hey, Mr. Jim, 60 Fahrenheit here now and heading to 80 tomorrow, 84 on Friday. Aren't you just a lucky guy?
That 60, that's your winter.
What did Joni cook for supper tonight? We had leftovers, didn't we?
Leftovers, yeah. Because waste not, want not, right? So I had the last few meals I cooked, we haven't eaten it all up. So that's what we did.
Yeah, it was good.
It was clean out the fridge.
And if you guys want to see Colton, the little fellow that fell and hit his head on the coffee table, that is Poor Boy Little Homestead. That's Eddie's grandson, and he's just the cutest little fella. Not Eddie, but the little fella. But anyway, you can go to his channel and see him in action. He's a really cute little guy.
He is cute.
It was Donna's dad that passed away, Tony. Okay, Sam, thank you.
Okay.
I know we've been praying for all of them, and that's never easy. We went through that last year and a half ago with your dad, so
it's not fun.
Yeah, not at all. That's Miss Donna's dad, the grandpa that passed. Okay, Greg, Creekside Chronicles on Sunday morning is a great and very moving. Always look forward to the sermon every Sunday. Thanks, Tony. Well, thank you, Craig. We appreciate that. We really do.
Thank you.
Kareen, come home. It's supper time. Yeah, we had our supper. Hey, everybody. Mr. MT,
and
Mike.
Honey Badgers is in here.
Honey Badgers is in here.
Hey.
How are you, Mike from MT? How you doing, sir?
Hello.
We're glad you stopped in here.
Yes, we are.
I know you guys are busy with a lot of stuff, but we're glad that you always stop in. So I hope all is well with you guys. All right, here's the first thing for what's on the shelf tonight. If you're new into here, then you know what we do. Drum roll, please. We don't have any drums. However, every week we have this little thing we do called What's on the Shelf, where we put some things up on the screen and you try to figure out what they are. All right, are you ready to play? Here's the first one. Here it is. We're going to put this up here. What's on the shelf? The very first thing. There you go. Anyone know what that is? Not the ruler on top. That just shows you how long that is. But if you know what that is, put your guesses up there right now. Let's see how smart everybody is tonight. See if anyone can guess. There is, Darren, lots of amazing channels on here. They really, really are. Renee! All the way from Kentucky.
Hey, Renee.
Had to think for a second. All the way from Muhlenberg County, Kentucky. Renee and Jamie Brooks, great friends of ours. Been friends of ours for, 20 years?
A long time.
Yeah, and so
a long time.
We're really glad to have Renee here.
Yes, Renee,
hey, Trev, how are you? I know, Trevor, you're busy, buddy. Trevor Fillmore. Thanks for keeping the roads open. Okay, Kelsey says it's a rolling pin. Let me see.
You got to slow it down.
It's a pasta cutter. Tiny Tim says Thorhaven says pasta roller. Kareen rolling pin. Jim pasta noodle cutter. Craig forgot to mention Joni's piano playing and singing. That's very good too. Rolling pin, noodle roller, a husband attitude adjuster, a pasta rolling pin, pie cover rolling. Oh, so many of them. Pasta roller, noodle cutter and roller. Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Hello. How are you? We're so glad you're here from Indiana.
Hey, Michelle.
Welcome on in.
Thanks for coming.
We got our first picture up here about what's on the shelf tonight, and everyone's trying to figure out what it is. I think you must do some cooking, Tasty Dishes, so you may know what this is. Brenda Baker, spaghetti cutter, making noodles. Patrick says from vermicompost. Joe, rolling pin to make homemade spaghetti. MB Heritage, rolling pin, maybe for pasta. Lee says pasta roller. Sam, that's a yarn spindle from a cotton mill. That's an interesting answer. Mike says, hello, Seed Faith, Poor Boys, Roller. Lori says, flour measuring from Mr. Willie. Pasta noodle roller cutter. Hope you guys are doing well. Renee, we're doing very well, Renee, and we hope you guys are well. Paul says, Joni, you need that to keep your Cookie Monster out of the dough.
Yeah.
That's a yarn. Sam I Am says it's a yarn spindle from a cotton mill. Corrine says, say noodle cutter roller 3 times fast. Noodle cutter roller. Noodle cutter roller. Noodle cutter roller.
Okay.
Mr. Mike says noodle roller. All kinds of stuff.
Anybody got it, dear?
And Thor Haven's flour spreader. Jesse says antique back massager. You know what? That would be good for that.
That would be good, yeah.
All right, everyone. Here it is. The answer. Lori says roller for food. The correct answer for the first item that is on the shelf tonight. So many of you got it right. It is actually an old-fashioned noodle cutter that you would roll out the pasta, and then you roll it with that, and it would cut the noodles for you. And that, my friend, is what that is.
Okay.
But that's a real old one.
So pat yourselves on the back.
Give yourself a pat on the back for those that got it right, because here is the next item.
Grab a cookie.
Yes. Here is the next item. Let's see who knows what this is. Are you ready for it? 3 and 2 and 1, and it's there. Now let's see how many smart folks we got in here tonight. What incarnation are we looking at? Let's see if anyone can guess what that is. Take a guess. It's the second item on the shelf. That's an interesting one right there. And again, we're so thankful to have everybody here. Corrine says got it half right. And if you're new to our lives, this is just part of what we do called What's on the Shelf. It's a little segment of the live that we do. All right, let me see.
Coffee grinder.
Coffee grinder, says Joe. Butter churn, Redbird Farms. Golf ball cleaner, says Patrick.
That's
Jim
a good guess.
says it's a nutcracker. Kelsey says it's a tabletop grinder. Thor says it's a grind mill. Corrine says, I'm not that old. Oh, right. Mr. Willie says, I sent a prayer request. Thank you, and we will be praying.
Thank you, Mr. Willie.
We'll get it there. Hand grain mill. Grinder. It is a grinder, but it's specific to something. So you get a little, let's see if we can narrow it down a bit.
A specific grinder.
It is a grinder, but it's specifically used for something. It's actually from Scandinavian descent, I believe, from the 1800s. So old post auger, Sam says. Mark and David says, I feel like I know, but I don't know.
Good answer.
Jesse says it's something you don't want your finger stuck in. There you go. That's it right there. Rebecca says it's a dough pull. Mr. Willie says it's a grinder. Yep, it is a grinder, but for what? Michelle's Tasty Dishes, thank you. Okay, Renee, herb grinder. See, Lisa's standing there. I think that's supposed to be shaking her head. Doesn't know.
I don't know. She's saying
her hands in the air. Troy, hey, my friend. How are you? Hope all is well with you.
Thanks
in Ohio.
For coming in.
Troy is from Ohio, and another great place. We've been there many times. Right? Another great channel.
The Buckeyes.
Let me see. Wheat grinder, said Rebecca. Corrine, Bob Marley's weed grinder. Now, Corrine, you would know that, wouldn't you? Yeah. After your tincture of lemonade and whatever else you had in it last night. Brenda Becker says corn grinder. Tiny Tim Posey, theft torture device. Dave and Sandy, old coin grinder, pepper grinder. Mr. Willie, that's what I said. Corn grinder.
That's what I said. Coin.
No, corn. I couldn't grind coins.
I was wondering.
Fisherman 506, pepper grinder. Mr. Willie, a husband grinder. Sam says this is for corn. Let me see. All right. Coffee grinder. I'm going to say this. It is not a coffee grinder. It is not a corn grinder. It is not an herb grinder. It was very specific in its use.
Okay.
Corrine says it's a bit small for a husband grinder, speaking from experience. There you go. Troy, you're onto something. Looks like a plug at the bottom, maybe to let something out like a liquid. There you go. And that is exactly what that little is on the bottom.
Skills.
Yep. Darren says salt grinder. Rebecca, barley. Kelsey, had to put my pie crust making on halt to make sure I could answer.
Wow, look at you go.
Kelsey, you're awesome. Crust. You're awesome, girl.
What
you're
kind
awesome.
Of pie you making, Kelsey?
Yeah. Let me see. Sausage grinder from Tim and Sam. Mr. Willie is laughing at Kareen. Troy says sorghum. Nope. Nobody has got it yet. Darren says fish grinder. Yeah, for a fish fish meal. Yep. All right, here's what it is.
So no one's got it.
No one's got it.
Oh my word!
Can
you give them one hint?
I knew.
Can you give them?
It is used. It's not an apple grinder.
See what Kareen says? Whoever saw the plug at the bottom gets...
Get the number to your eye doctor, please. She's saying she wants his eye doctor because he saw that down there, yeah.
I thought she was saying you're seeing things.
Homemade pork chop pot pie. Oh my, Kelsey. Peace, please. Peace, please.
And you're making it the true way in a pie crust. Awesome.
Sorghum. Says David and Sandy. I think that's what they meant. It's a grinder of sorts. All right, for grape juice. What it is, okay, nobody guessed it. This is what this is. They're very rare. You can't hardly find them anymore because people don't use them. But this was a very early 1800s Scandinavian potato masher. That's what this was used for. It was used to grind potato. So there you go. They would take potatoes and cut them up real small and put them through this, and it would mash them up. And that's what this is. They're very, very rare. If you ever find, she had to go put the dog out. If you ever find one, hang on to it because they're worth a lot of money. That is what that is. Yeah, it is so cool. It really is, yeah. So aren't you lucky you can mash your potatoes differently now? I would think that would give your hand quite a workout, that's for sure. And what is neat about those is how they made those augers in those things with a lathe somehow, and it worked. So there you go. Yeah, it is strange. I saw that and I thought nobody's going to guess this one too. Kareen says, talking to Paul. So yeah, no use without it. Strange. It is strange, for sure. And so that's the items that are on the shelf tonight. So how about this? Got a weird word for you today. Are you ready for the weird word of the day? We started this last week too. So let's see. Here's your weird word of the day. And here's the thing, folks. Don't Google it. Kelsey says, man, oh man, can't say I love mashed potatoes anymore. Don't know the history, LOL. But here's your weird word of the day. It's coming up, and on your honor, do not look in the dictionary. Do not look on Google or any of those places. Just look at it, try to pronounce it, read it, and see if you know what this word means. It is trichotillomania. Trichotillomania. There's your word. Thor, that would be perfect for making scrambled eggs for sure. Poutine râpé. Trevor, yeah, it would be. I'm sure that would work. But here's your word of the day. Anybody got to guess what this word could be? Trichotillomania. And no looking it up. On your honor. Be honest. Just look at it. If you know it, great. But here it is. Trichotillomania. Crazy about the number 13? That's a good guess. I'll let you know if you get it right. Throat vibrations, says Darren. That's actually a really good guess as well. You guys are looking at how it's spelled, aren't you? Yeah. I think Kareen and Paul are going back and forth. They're pretty good. But here's the weird word of the day. Throat clearing. That's a good guess. That's a really good guess, Dave and Sandy. Not a bloody clue, says Paul. Bar Run Forge, wait, something about hair. Tim, trick to till your garden without a tractor. Mr. Willie, a fear of tomatoes. This is getting really good now. This is getting really good. Come on, folks. Mania about tilling. I must have that, Lisa. Oh, it's crazy. Jesse, a person that is addicted to pulling tricks on people. Kareen is one of those folks. Kareen is a trick-to-tillomania. Oh. And while you're trying to figure what this is, yodeling, yes. David and Sandy. While you're trying to decide what this is, Laura says this is a fear of turkeys. On Creekside Chronicles, the new channel on Sunday mornings, there's a couple folks that are trying to or tried to do a super chat through the Creekside Chronicles or Creekside Chronicles channel on Sunday mornings, and we are not. We can't do that on there yet because it's not monetized. So that means we just got to really work hard to get it monetized. But if you still want to give a gift on Sunday mornings, there's a PayPal tab right on the new channel, Creekside Chronicles. There's a PayPal tab there. You just click it and it'll take you right through, and it's very easy to give that way if you want to. Not telling you have to, simply saying some of you asked, and that's your answer. Jesse, a person is addicted to pulling tricks on people. Yodeling, fear of turkeys. Trick his head. Mania is a habit. Obsessed with pull hair. Dave sent me life, the game I play with Tony every Tuesday. The act of using an antique Scandinavian potato masher, says Patrick. Uprooting of hair, says Troy. Fear of magic. Ask Mike at MT about tilling without a tractor. Yeah, I imagine. Not to get that started. Non-stop snoring, says Tim. Fear of getting something stuck in the potato grinder, says Jesse. Let me see. Trick or treating mania, says Kelsey. That's an excellent guess. Byron, that's what I'm thinking. Let me see. Kirby. Darren, lots of people tilling the same garden. Brenda says, I'm being nice with this one. All right, I'm going to tell you what it is. Thank you, Kareen, for putting that up there. Appreciate that. And so that's the PayPal that you can use for Creekside Chronicles as well on Sunday mornings. LG says, Greg says, the fear of rainbows. Good answer.
How are they doing?
Oh, they're doing good. They come up with some really, really, really good answers here. At least that's what I told him, Karina. All right, for all of you that want to know what this wonderful, weird, and wacky word means, trichotillomania.
I'd like to know how to say it. That would be interesting.
Trichotillomania.
How do we say it?
It literally means, okay, it is an, let me see.
Trichotillomania.
It's an abnormal or weird desire to pull your hair out.
Well, we've all had that. Good Lord.
So it's a weird,
some more than others,
an abnormal desire to pull your hair out.
Yep.
And I thought that was pretty cool because we've all been there.
That is funny. Absolutely.
So that's what that means.
Yep. Pull that hair out.
That's what that means. So if you have a weird desire to pull your hair out, then you have trichotillomania. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All righty.
Darren says, what my kids did to me. Paul says, why the heck do you think I'm bald? Well, for you suffering with this, do you have trichotillomania? Are you tired of those insane desires to reach to your head and pull a handful of hair out? Try new Trick-Tex. The anecdote everyone is using to save their hair. Trick-Tex to fight trichotillomania. You heard it right here, Creekside.
Did you see what Lori said? Her mom actually knows somebody that had that.
Let me see. Really, let's see. Can relate sometimes with kids. That's the truth, Kelsey. Laura, yeah. Greg says mom knows a kid who had that. Okay.
Oh, that's Greg.
Yeah.
How do you know it's Greg?
Because he said it was.
I didn't know if they switched.
Usually the times David hauls butt for the shed to work on his saws. There you go. When the kids are causing her to pull her hair out. Trevor, can't wait to try and use that sometime. Look, Trevor.
Yeah, put that in a sentence.
You put that in a sentence tomorrow at work when you're plowing the next road.
Yeah.
And there's someone left their car beside the road and it's in your way. You tell them you're suffering from trichotillomania.
or Trevor, get on the CB and toss that word around.
All right,
a little
everyone,
bit.
here's the goal tonight. Use this word in a sentence in your comment. Come on, let's see how many people.
Oh, I got a feeling.
Let's see how many people can put that word in a comment right now.
Let's see who's going to be the first one.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
that's
see.
funny.
Mr. Willis, so that explains Tony's hair loss. Yeah. Sam says, talking to Troy, he said he figured out the part of it, but not the out part. But wait, there's more, says Jesse. Yes, there is. We're not done yet.
We gotta hurry.
Why?
Well,
Paul's laughing at Corrine. My kid brother was bald before he finished school. So, all right. She says he had bald spots all over his head.
oh, that's sad.
That is sad.
That is sad.
Yeah. I'm thinking, but there's some people just lose their hair like this. And I didn't pull it out at all. But hey, Rochelle, how are you doing?
Hi, Rochelle.
Brampton Gardner, so
Thanks
glad you're
for
here.
coming in.
Troy says Eli and the AV team at church tried to get me to say crazy words during my sermons. There you go.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And that can happen so easy, right?
My wife's
Blunders.
Joni's dad used to keep a dictionary on the side panel of the car door because he'd use words, and then
Oh, yeah.
him and his mother would be going. Him and his mother, her mom and dad would get going back and forth about whether it's a word or not, so he'd have to prove her wrong.
So they're putting it in a sentence. Look.
Okay, let me see.
LG was first, I think.
Greg, Tony has trichotillomania. No, I don't. I didn't pull mine out. It just fell out. Trevor, COVID has my with the bad case of
Yeah.
trichotillomania. Hey, that could be the next variant.
Oh, don't joke about that.
Oh, I know.
No.
Let me see. Brenda, I'm gonna trichotillomania myself if Paul isn't nice to Corrine. Rochelle, someone who loves playing tricks on people. It's actually a weird desire to pull your hair out, Rochelle.
Yeah,
that's what
the
that
actual
means.
meaning.
Let me see. Kelsey says, I suffer from trichotillomania when driving in the city. You and me both. Corrine, trichotillomania is the result of reproducing in the human species. I don't know.
Corinne, you are the sweetest little girl.
Yeah, Sam says, I'm leaving this town because of the trichotillomania that's going on.
That's funny.
If you have trichotillomania, keep your mask on. Yeah, my last video caused me to go through 3 days of trichotillomania. That's what Jesse said. I hear that.
Yeah, but you got it done.
But I was with you every step of the way, Jesse.
Every click.
This is so good. Trichotillomania. Yeah. All right. Here's a. Oh, hold it. We're getting the headlines. Headlines are coming in. Hold it. What is it? This just in. Hold on. This is stuff you need to know.
Oh.
This just in. Ready?
Yep.
People who suffer from migraine headaches are more likely to get a brain freeze. There you go. Wow.
Do you find that?
What?
You get migraines.
Yeah, but I don't get brain freezes unless I eat too much cold stuff too quick. Sam says, I'm glad it was the coffee and not the dreaded trichotillomania. Greg
It's
or
Lori. You
says,
laugh
you laugh
funny.
funny, Tony. Yeah, well, at least I laugh.
I think Lori's back on the keyboard.
Tim says, I hope Brenda at Redbird Farm doesn't suffer trichotillomania before round the hay bale appearance.
You know what? Maybe that was what was causing those weird shadows on her lawn.
And this just in, number 2, contagious yawning occurs at a faster rate among friends and family than among strangers.
We get bored with our
There
family.
you go. You heard it right here.
Oh my word!
It causes trichotillomania in family members.
I don't yawn when I'm around you.
Sometimes you do.
Well, I'm tired.
And yes, this just in too. Number 3, scientists can now grow a replacement ear on someone's arm and transplant it to the side of their head. How do you like that? I don't know what Jesse's doing. He's
doing like weird, like creepy music. Is that
I'm not sure.
Jesse, what is that? Are you telling us you're bored or what?
Hope not.
Or you want to sing?
Yeah.
What is it, Jesse?
Trevor Fillmore Gage had hockey practice tonight. First time back with his team since the first week of December. Okay, well, that's good.
Exciting.
Well, they're starting to lift some restrictions and clamping down on other things. It's ridiculous. Lori says, Tony, you laugh like a Canadian. I am a Canadian! Oh, my. LG, this is Greg, but Mom told me to put that. Yeah, I knew it. Don't worry, Greg. I understand.
He's
I know.
Mama under the bus.
Look, the pressure you must have been under, you probably will become a trichotillomania. A maniac.
So Jesse's clarifying.
Let me see.
He's the teletype.
Rochelle says, I just yawned. Family and friends. It's getting crazy. DDD is a teletype sound. Oh, a
Do you
teletype.
know what he means?
I'm
Jesse, I think...
Oh, yes. I know what he means. Because on shows and stuff, you would hear... This just in.
Oh,
that's what he's doing, yeah.
That's what he means.
I know what he means now. I get you, Jesse. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, my friend. I got you back.
So what you need to implement is sound effects.
Corrine says, that's Jesse's mating call. Oh, Corrine.
Oh, Corrine. What are you sipping on tonight there, hon?
Oh, my. But anyway, I figured you all would want to know that if you need a replacement ear, they can grow one on your arm.
I wonder what else they can grow.
Well, those 3 facts, I figured, hey, that would help everyone relax more tonight. Yeah. Yes, tomorrow morning they can get up. If you are a trichotillomaniac, don't pull your hair out because don't have any worries. The yawning is okay. And if you lose an ear, don't worry about it. They'll grow you another one on your armpit. It'll be okay. So there you go.
That was also the Twilight Zone theme song.
Brenda Baker. It was also Twilight theme song. Okay.
What's that kind of weird show you like to watch as an old one?
X-Files.
X-Files.
Yeah, I like X-Files.
Just
Sam, when I got shot in the ear, they cut it off my head, sewed it to my face to repair it, then sewed it back into place. True story. That's how they do it at a MASH field hospital. I was awake. Are you serious, Sam?
Seriously, Sam?
That is an incredible story. That's incredible.
To his face.
Yeah. Yeah, to keep the blood flow going.
Wow.
Wow, that is an incredible story for sure.
That sure
is. Well, you know, we always say thank you to all of us service members that have gone and, you know, fought and defended the country and the rights and freedoms. We appreciate each and every one for sure. Corrine says, Paul made me do it. Don't seat us so close to each other next time. Rochelle, I'm relaxing with my feet propped up and a tennis ball under my right hip. Really?
Okay.
That
helps with sciatica.
Oh, yes.
Right?
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
But anyway. Well, hey, folks. It's been an hour.
Is that it for games?
And I know there's, yes. Well, we had quite a few.
Fun and games.
Yeah. How many like the everything we do here? Let us know if you like everything.
And we filmed today, so there'll be a new video
Yes, new video up probably tomorrow. It's a really good one. It's going to be called probably Let's Talk Tools, and we're going to be talking about some things that we use around the mill, homesteading and all that. But we're really excited because we've got a really good segment coming, part of that video, and you won't want to miss it. Please go over and watch the video if you don't mind. It doesn't take that long, but we need you to leave a comment and a thumbs up because that's what matters. And you're going to
want to watch this one because there's something really special on this one, right, dear?
I don't know. Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know it's the same as everything else we're doing.
Not really.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Willie says, I can sleep better now with the knowledge from Tony. That's my point. That's my whole goal here, Mr. Willie, is to give pertinent, useless information so that people just know.
Okay.
Let me see.
Renee said that she loved it and learned a lot. Renee, I'm so glad you come in.
Yeah,
we haven't talked to you in a long time.
Rochelle says, I tried lifting a too heavy couch today at work and my back is sore. Well, take it easy. Renee, loved it.
What do you work at?
It's been great fun. Thank you, Brenda. Let me see. Wow, that hour went by. Ed sure did, Paul.
Yes.
It sure did. Kelsey says, absolutely love the live feed. Thank you, Kelsey. We love having you here.
Yes.
And it's
We're
always
glad
fun.
You love it.
We know everyone's busy and there's so many other things that people can be doing. But it's just really, really great to have everybody in here.
And as we've said many times, if you have items for what's on the shelf, email them.
Yes, if you have an item, an interesting or cool item that you know people can't guess what it is, email us a picture, and we will definitely help put it up here.
Boy, you got them good tonight on that potato grinder.
It was really good. Thanks, Renee. Come by next week for sure. Tuesday night. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock.
Renee.
And Sunday mornings, 10 o'clock our time.
Which should be
that's
probably
Atlantic.
8,
Kelsey,
8
that's
9.
Atlantic Canada time.
Atlantic time.
Atlantic Canada time.
So it's probably only an hour difference from you, Renee.
Corrine says, we like everything except the meaty won't share his cookies. Meh, meh, meh. Thank you, Mr. Willie. Sam, felt like a bee sting, y'all. Make it one of them Asian killer hornet type stings, but I survived. That's what is important. That's true.
Right, Sam.
And we're glad that you did.
You are living a life of
For sure. Craig says, great good night, everyone. Great live. Thank you. Have a good night, Trevor,
good night.
everybody. Jim. James Schulenberg, I liked it so much. I'm going to watch the rerun. Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you,
As usual,
Jim.
Tony had a blast. Thank you, Mr. Jim. You're the best. You truly are. Good to see you, Renee. Kareem, before we go, I'd like to formally blame Paul Honeyman for my naughty behavior. Yeah, I don't think Paul had anything to do with it. I think the only cause for your naughty behavior is this 3-letter little thing called DNA.
Dear.
It's all good. We like to have fun.
We do.
Let me see.
Jesse.
So, Jesse's still going just in. My supper's ready.
All right. Eat your supper.
Davis family, we love you. Wouldn't miss the hangout session for anything. Thanks, guys. Kelsey, it was a great thing to watch while cooking. Oh, that's great.
That
and
meat
I
pie.
think that you're...
Kelsey, are you guys on Instagram? If you are, I'll look you up. Post a picture of that.
Yep. David and Sandy, thanks for the great info. No problem. Just glad I can help. Rochelle says, I do drywall taping with hubby. We were doing a ceiling conversion from stucco to smooth, and they had these couches with recliners. And OMG, not sure what happened, but I was like, nope. Oh, that's no fun.
Wow. Drywall taping.
Yeah.
That's some painstaking work.
I've done all kinds of it and don't want to do any more of it.
Home
North, how are ya?
Hello.
We're so glad you're here.
Yes.
It's been a very long time. I'm glad that you stopped in.
So for a month, we can relate.
We can relate. We got about 4 feet. Share some.
We have our 4th storm hitting this weekend.
But everyone say hello to Home North. Let them know we love them. Glad they're here stopping in.
Absolutely.
For sure. We know the feeling. It's crazy digging everything out. I mean, that's all I've been doing lately is shoveling snow.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Well, how many shear pins have you broke?
I went through 14 shear pins and a snowblower. Because for some reason, there's 6 in it, and for some reason it just shears them things off. Keeps hitting great big chunks of ice.
Yeah.
Because we got a bunch of rain that froze, and it's in the middle of the snow. It's a mess. Anyway, Jim, I think I'll have a better chance of winning on the What's on the Shelf and the crazy names by watching rerun. There you go. You got her, James.
That's true, Mr. Jim. You got it figured out.
Thank you, Paul. He said, y'all do a great live stream. We try. We hope that everyone enjoys our live streams.
We want to make this a fun
We
evening.
do.
We want to make it worth your while. Let's put it that way.
Kelsey says, I'm not on Instagram anymore, but I will have David send a pic to you guys. Thanks, Kelsey.
Okay.
You guys take care. We'll be watching your
Kelsey,
video.
I didn't know if you guys had your channel on there, like Mountain Life.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
We'll have to look. Dave and Sandy saying hello to Home North. And Home North, we are really glad that you came by again.
Yes, we sure are.
We've missed you. And we're always glad to have new folks swing by and old folks that have been with us for a while to come by. Look for the video up tomorrow. And again, let's watch it because the first 24 hours is the most important for a video to really get pushed by YouTube, the algorithm. It's that first 24 hours where they really take note of the comments and the likes, and that's what really determines whether that video is going to do well or not. And so please take a look at it, leave a comment, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you've got friends, family that like this, tell them about the channels. Creekside Chronicles, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, and Creekside Maples. It's great fun.
And we're coming right into maple syrup season. So for any of you folks that don't know anything about that process, you will find it interesting.
Yeah,
you won't want to miss. We do it all just the old-fashioned way, right?
Yep,
no fancy machinery.
Yeah.
It's just us.
It's going to be tough this year because we have so much snow.
Oh,
so all of our maple syrup, all of our sap, we're going to have to do it on snowshoes to collect it, and it's going to be brutal. But we want to do it. So there you go. So hey everyone, take care, share the channel, help us get to that 2,000. We're only 150 some away.
Yeah,
and
you guys
can't
have been
believe
helping
it.
us out
You guys
so
are awesome.
much.
Tell everybody about the channel, and if you go to church and all that, and you like that sort of thing, Sunday mornings, 10 o'clock, Creekside Chronicles, and share that channel with all your church friends. Get them, around the coffee pot after church to say, oh, by the way, here's a neat new thing we're involved with. It's Creekside Chronicles, and you really enjoy this couple. So help us grow that channel. Help us get it monetized.
Right. And feel free to
it.
email us with any thing you want to say, any topics you want us to talk about, whether it be on Chronicles or here on Lives, or something you'd like to see us do a video on. Let us know.
Yep. We
And
appreciate
we will try our
each
best.
one. And take care. I know there's a lot of other lives that are starting, and I'm sure all of you are going to head to a lot of those. So thanks for coming by here.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the fun. Thanks for supporting us all the time. And we'll see you right back here at the
We
Creekside.
appreciate each and every one of you.
Mods, thank you.
Yes,
Paul,
thank
you. Mod Father, Jesse himself, and Lisa, Kareen,
Celtic,
all of them.
Brenda.
Take care. We love you all. You guys have done
Mike
awesome.
Mart.
Mike
just
Mart,
came
just missed you
in.
guys. We're still here.
Oh, we're still here, Mike.
We'll say howdy. No problem, Mike.
We're still here. We'll chat
And-
for a quick minute.
And Mike, I know you like the Creekside Chronicles Sunday morning.
He probably doesn't know.
And so what we've done, Mike Mart, what we've done on Sunday mornings, we've started a new channel just for the Creekside Chronicles. And what you need to do...
Good night, honey badgers.
Night, honey badgers, because I know you like to come and be part of Creekside Chronicles on Sunday mornings, Mike. So go to the regular channel that you're on right now. Go to the home page, and that's the page you subscribe from. And go up under the Community tab. Click on the Community tab, and you'll see a link. If you read down through the posts, there's a link there for our new channel, Creekside Chronicles. That's where we're streaming from Sunday mornings only. Okay? So, Mama Taz, how are ya? We're glad you made it. We got folks coming in here tonight. How are you? We hope all is well. This is a new individual we met last night at David and Kelsey's live, and all had a great time talking. Great time interacting with everybody,
Right.
And we're so glad you're here.
Yes, thank you for saying hi.
Thank you so much for stopping in. We're almost over here. We've been over an hour, and but we do want to take time when new people come in.
Oh, we want
always
let you know.
Always want to share the love. Always want to let you know how thankful we are that you took a minute to stop by Creekside. Okay.
So the ones that just joined us, feel free to go back and watch the replay. We did some fun games tonight, so you guys may enjoy that.
It's always fun.
And we do this every Tuesday.
Yeah, we do it every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Marshall Warden, hey, how are you?
Marshall.
Good evening, Tony and Joni. Hope all are all going good. We're doing well, Marshall.
Doing well.
Hope that you're doing well.
Yes.
And we were going to sign out, but we're just going to take a minute here to greet everybody and spend a minute or two with the folks that just came in.
That's right.
Because we don't ever want anyone to feel like, that we we're rude or didn't talk to them or anything like that.
No.
We want to make sure that we take time for everybody that comes in here and let them know how much we appreciate all that they do.
Absolutely.
Kareen says the time goes fast. It sure does. And there's Mr. JRS himself. He came in as Mr. JRS now. So James Schulenberg. But we're glad to have him here.
Mr. Jim, do you have a channel? I'm wondering.
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to say you don't.
He's got 2 different accounts
Yeah,
here, so
yeah,
I thought
but
maybe
that's good.
just let us know if
He
you do.
supports us from both of them, so that's awesome. Mr. Jim's always helping us. Mama Taz, I hope everything is a great evening. I will try to make it early on the next one. Thank you, Mama Taz. We just want you to know, thank you so much for coming by.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. Mr. Jim is Mr. Generous. Yes. Mr. Jim really helped us so much at the very beginning of our channel with microphones and all those sort of things.
Yes, he did.
And we appreciate that so much.
The sound quality you hear on our videos, and including this live stream, these are gifts from Mr. Jim in Florida.
Yeah.
And he sent us how many pressure canners?
I don't know. And Jesse and Lisa sent us one.
Jesse and Lisa.
So,
and we have these on,
yeah.
we did videos on these. Go back through maybe about 8-9 months and you're going to see like unboxing videos. Just the sweetest, kindest people that we have met through this channel.
For sure. Honey Badgers, we've been here all night, just been doing up some meat for the pressure canner.
Oh, Honey Badgers. You know what? This tea in this cup, that's
you
from
go.
you, Honey Badgers.
Yeah.
It's the peach one.
Corrine says, y'all too sweet to be rude. Well, thank you. We try to always include everybody
That is kind.
in everything we do. And we do want to say thank you to Mr. Jim and to Jesse and Lisa and to many others on here
so many.
that have supported us, not just with their presence, but they've sent gifts and they've sent financial aid and all of those things, and that helps us so much.
More than you could ever imagine.
We can't do what we do without everyone out there doing what you do, what you have done, and that means the world to us.
You play a huge part.
You do. Everything.
We wish we could just meet you all and shake your hands and hug your necks.
Yes, Jim, we have 3.
Yes,
and
3 pressure canners.
We were talking about that today, how they work. I can't tell you to have these many canners because we do so much canning.
And it's about to start
and
up big time.
To have that many canners to do it with, it cut our canning time.
Yes, it did.
Because we would spend hours canning, but now we don't. It's just been really
well,
good.
He sent the cherry pitter.
Yep.
He sent ice cleats.
Yes.
And so many of you others have sent us things too. This hat came from
Sam.
I don't know if he's still in
Honey
here.
Badger says, glad you're enjoying the tea. Lainey, sorry I missed you again. No problem, Lainey. We
no
get
problem.
it.
Now, Mr. Jim said he does have some videos up.
Yeah. But anyhow, we know, again, that everyone does what they do. We appreciate it so much, and it really means the world to us. It really, really does. Green says, let's all go on a cruise. Pick us up when you're passing.
That'd be nice.
Oh, that would be awesome. I am ready for some warm weather.
Corrine,
Holy.
you are blessed to live in a beautiful place.
Jesse said your sister-in-law, Mary, was the happiest. Yeah, because we didn't have one.
That is true, Jesse, because you and Lisa sent the first one.
Yeah, and they really did. They went out of it. We were so shocked, so surprised.
So surprised.
And
never expected.
She was crying. I was crying.
Never expected the kindness that you guys have shown us. All of you are so kind.
Yeah. Well, it is, because it helps. Canners on a homestead, it's as essential as so many other tools, you know. Because when you're growing your own food and you're doing this lifestyle, canning is a huge part of your daily life for a long time, especially once the garden starts growing and producing and the meat and all of it. And so you're never not using the canners. Right. And when you do as much, like I said, as we do, it's just nice when you don't have to have one canner just to try to, it's forever getting it done. Yeah. You know.
And the thing about now that I have 4 is I can take the rack from another one, and it allows me to double stack in the canners, so I can have 2 double stacked canners on the go. Yeah. Which saves a huge amount of time.
It's funny because we were talking about this very thing today, like how much of a blessing to have these canners is. Yeah. and how it expedites what used to take weeks. Now you can cut that time way down and
Definitely.
get so much more
So much
of the
more.
produce canned without it going bad
Yeah.
at all. And
Yeah.
so,
And also with the whole food
It's all right, Mr. Jim.
security thing that's going on now in the world, insecurity, I should
Yeah.
say. That's not really affected us a whole lot, and I'm so grateful.
no,
I'm so grateful.
because we've heard a lot of people panicked over where we're going to get food, and the shelves are empty, and I think the good Lord above and everybody else out
Yeah.
there, that it's all good.
Yeah.
It's
I
all
would
good.
encourage everybody. And you don't have to live on a farm to do this.
Jesse said, "Did just in, my supper's getting cold."
All right, Jesse, go eat your supper.
Go eat your supper.
Go on, go eat.
I know he'll stay with us the
No,
whole
go eat
time,
your
but we're
supper,
going to make
Jesse.
this easy because I
Yeah.
don't want him to worry about it.
No,
So.
go eat your supper.
But hey, everyone, we're going to head out. It is we're in here almost an hour and a half. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, and I know a lot of people got other things going on, and so we just don't want to infringe on those things that people are doing. So we appreciate each and every one. Again, take care, everybody. This
Yes,
is our
we
second
sure do.
goodbye. And for all
right,
those of you
so
joined
this
us
one's
late,
for real.
this one's for real. Take care. God bless.
Good night,
See you
everyone.
right back